Hello everyone, welcome to the coding manual, and today we are going to discuss about deleting a node value from the linked list. So suppose we have given this list and we need to delete 4 from there. So what do? We start from head. This particular is represented as head. So we start from head and then traverse through the list. Whenever that node is found, we need to keep track of a previous node for each of the node, and then we need to point the next of the previous node to the next of the value we have found. Okay, and one base case is when we start from head, so we need to find whether this head itself is the value or not. If that is the value, we need to increment the head to the next of head and then return. So what do? We will take temp as head and check if temp.data itself is given value. Then what do? Head equal to temp.next and temp as none and return else, while if this part of the logic means head is not to be deleted, head it doesn't have that value which we have to delete, so temp will be head. So while temp check if temp is the value, then break. Otherwise, if temp is not the values, since this part of the code that have not run executed, so head will not have uh, that value. Okay, head will not have that value the first time when while loop runs. This will not go in break, so we will mark as the head as previous and temp as we will go next value. Okay, this part of this is one way. And what we'll do, when this loop ends, what will happen is it will go head, temp will go here, it did not find value, so previous will be head, temp will be 2. Now again temp goes here, this logic doesn't work, so previous will be 2, previous will be 2, and temp will be here. Okay, now again temp is not the value, now increment, make this previous and make this temp. Now check, temp is the value, temp.data is value, yes, we have that value. So previous is here, temp is here, you break it and then you come here and check if temp is not none. Then what you need to do is we need to check something else actually. If temp is none, means suppose the case is not like this, case is like this, so it won't find 4 in this list, so it won't find 4 in this list, so it will eventually reach at the end. Okay, and then in that case previous will be 5, previous will be 5 and temp will be none. So if temp is none, you have reached at the end, then we need to return, and then next will be previous. If that, if we have not reached at, not reached at end, but actually this checks whether we have reached at the end. If we have not reached at the end, so it will come here. Then we need to make previous next as temp next and temp as none. Okay, now let's see in the code how it works. Python delete node. Okay, I have this. I'll just quickly create the node. Self dot next is none. Insert at begin. So inserting at the begin is something we need to create a node and then make it head. So since when we created this, the next of that becomes none, and when we'll instantiate the linked list, head will be none. So what I will do, next is self dot head, and then self dot head will become the node. Okay, now delete node self, then value. So we mark it as, then we'll check if temp dot data equal to value we have given. Then in that case we need to shift head the next, then self dot head will be temp dot next, because temp itself is pointing at head. Okay, now self is moved to the next of head, head is moved to the next of head. Now we need to make temp as none, because, and then return. Otherwise, if 15 to 18 is not executed, then we'll loop if while temp dot data equal value. Then since in the first, when 15 to 18 is not executed, so first will be the head. So for the first time when loop start, it will never go into the break. So we will mark as a previous node as temp and temp as next of temp, and suppose we never found the value, so we will never break. So eventually this will, previous will reach at the end and temp will reach at the none. Okay, in that case, if we have reached none, if temp is none, we have not found the value itself, so just return. Otherwise, previous of next will point to temp of next of temp, because temp is the value we have to delete. Then make the temp as none. Just let write to print the list. temp next, and then suppose if I'll write the list creating the object ll dot insert at begin 5 4 3 2 1 1 1 2 3 4, and then ll dot delete node 4, and then ll dot print list. So let's see if this code is working. Linked list, and then we have delete node, saved. It's okay now. Python list is deleted index. Okay, sorry, to delete node 1 2 3 5. So this works as expected. Okay, I hope it's helpful. If you do have any doubt, please do comment and like the video. Thank you. Bye.